Thank you. Thank you for everything that you have shared with us over these last 110 days. And welcome back. 4 Hour Shared Humanity, day 110, Thursday, October 21st. It's the final day of this leg of our journey. And I'm excited to have a couple of really special guests with me today. Say hi to Ben and Eduardo. These guys have come down from West Hope, North Dakota, where I started back on July 4th. They flew into Houston yesterday, drove over, and they're joining me for these final 12 miles. I'll share a little bit more about Ben and Eduardo in a second, but I want to let you know that yesterday was super special. We had an opportunity yesterday to walk from Moulton to Shiner. At Shiner, we went to the brewery where I met my cousin, Tim, my first cousin, Tim, his wife, Stephanie, my brother, Mike, his wife, Carrie, two really good friends of mine from my career, my background in hospitality, both Ken Luciano and Jacques Bazudenhout. My friends, Mark and Vicky, back home. You met Mark yesterday, and my wife. And we had a great picnic in Shiner. And then 4 of us decided to continue to walk together to Sweet Home, Texas. That was an 11-mile trek. We finished about 5 in the afternoon. During that walk, we stopped into a place called Cow Tag. And it was right on the road. It was an old barn that Michelle and Mark had turned into a leather retail store. And when we walked in, not knowing what we were going to experience, the hospitality that came from Michelle, the conversation that we connected with, it summed up our entire trip. And it was really special, and we were able to capture that. So Mark and Michelle, congratulations on Cow Tag. What a great little spot. It's a community gathering spot that you've created for your town. And thank you for your hospitality. And then just as special, as we ended the walk, we went to Colossal's Steakhouse in Moulton, Texas. And there we were served and taken care of by Tracy, who was just absolute epitome of hospitality. Tracy was awesome and very hospitable and just made us feel at home. And it was a large group of 12 people that it was so smooth because she worked so hard to make it easy for us. And then the owners came out, Harvey and Diana. This restaurant has been in Moulton for over 50 years, owned by Diana and Harvey Colossal. Being in the restaurant business my entire life, I know how special that is. It's hard to make a restaurant work for 1 year, let alone 50 years, especially in some of these smaller towns. I know why that restaurant's been there for 50 years. Because the experience we had yesterday with Tracy and with Harvey and Diana and the rest of the staff, it speaks volumes to gathering, breaking bread, and enjoying a dining experience. It's more than just eating. It's living. It's connecting. It's breaking bread. It's spiritual. And these guys nailed it, and we got to experience it. So we're very thankful for that. All right, enough pontification. Let's get back to our guests. So, gentlemen, you both met me in West Hope, North Dakota, where you both live, back on July 4th. Ben is the editor and owner of the local newspaper, The Standard, and he did the first article on FOSH and our journey. Ben, I can't thank you enough. You were the springboard for our communication to the public. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, what made you guys, when we walked those first 10 miles together back on July 4th, immediately upon hugging and saying goodbye to each other, you said, I'm going to see you in Hope in 4 months. And you made that decision right then and there. We were strangers to begin with. After 10 miles, you're saying, I'm going to fly down to Hope, Texas and join you. What was going through your head? Why'd you make a decision like that right then and there?
The biggest thing that I come across was the power of the message. And after walking for the first little bit with John, we just decided that we have to be there to finish him out. If we're going to be there to start him, let's be there to finish him.
It's unbelievable. And I said, yeah, okay, that's great. I'll see you in Hope. But I wasn't sure. There it was. I had a little doubt. But these guys, they knew it. And they were here with me in spirit the entire time. I'm going to keep talking while I let this car go by. We can manage a little traffic. All right, so has this experience with you guys, you walked the first 10 together, You've stayed close to us for the last 110 days. Ben, you and I have talked every Wednesday, and you've continued to write an article for your fellowship. Has this changed anything for you guys? Has this changed any actions, any behaviors for you personally?
For me, everybody has a lot of common ground, and that's what we're really finding out, that there's a lot more in common than different. So you just got to look and see what's totally in common with everybody and focus on that.
And you've seen yourself do that over
Absolutely.
More so because of the message.
Absolutely.
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to influence. Eduardo, any thoughts there?
Just take one step at a time. Try to be calm and listen and smile. You don't know who's going to be there.
And you don't know who you're going to be encountering.
Right.
So you might as well encounter with everybody. It's the simplicity of what Eduardo just said. That's the beauty of our message. We all know it. It's all inside us. It's how do we bring it to life. Eduardo, 2 days ago was a pretty special day for you.
Time 38 minutes 7 seconds. Total distance 2.0 miles.
Any thoughts about that? We're celebrating so much today, including your citizenship. Any thoughts you want to share about that?
Minutes 26 seconds.
Paper doesn't change you. It's what's inside of you. So let's take it one step at a time and keep on going.
You can tell why these guys are so beautiful. Their hearts are full of gratitude, compassion, and they both have passion. Ben, his goal is to run 10 businesses before he's retired. And he's got like 4 or 5 of them already. It's awesome. So we are on our way to Hope, Texas. It's our final day. This is a little bit longer post, but I appreciate your time. We appreciate your time. And we think that this type of action will help spark a conversation and get something going in the future if we're all behind it. When we walk into Hope today, we'll have a few people greeting us there. Reverend Warren Harnung, who oversees the Methodist Church in Hope, Texas. He's based out of Yoakum. He'll be there for a blessing. He's going to bless what we just accomplished and the journey we came on, but also where we're going. And we're going to have lunch together and break bread again in a community center in Yoakum. We're excited about the day. We're more excited about you guys following us. That's the inspiration. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's not over, guys. This is just the starting line. We'll continue to communicate with you, but what we're asking right now, if this message makes sense, if it inspires you, let it change your behaviors. Take some actions towards unity by acknowledging and recognizing everybody that you come in contact with in one way or the other. That just shows them you care and that you're acknowledging their presence. That's powerful. And it's a basic kindness that we need right now before we can fully heal. Take some action with that. That's going to be the greatest thank you that we have. And then just keep coming back and we'll keep sharing our message. Guys, anything in closing that you want to share here? Day 110, our final day going into Hope, Texas.
Thank you for letting us be a part of you.
You're welcome, Eduardo. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for letting us come down and walk with you. That's 1 day is great. 2 days is even, that's amazing.
These guys are thanking me. It's unbelievable. Thank you, guys. I love you both dearly. And I barely know you, but I know enough that's inside you. And I know how much we have in common. And talking to Ben every week for the last 15 weeks, you guys are special. And I feel like we got a friendship for life. That's what it's all about, guys. Make it work. God bless you. We're on our way to Hope. Got about 10 miles left. Cheers.